All right, guys, a little update. I finally got some time to mess with this motor to try and break this free. But before we do that, I think I'm gonna go buy a turkey baster to get this ATF out of these cylinders. And then I need to run down to my other shop, pull a harmonic balancer off a spare engine so then I can get some leverage on this thing. And yeah, from there, we're just gonna start working it back and forth. And hopefully it breaks free. I can't really think of any other way to do it. And if that doesn't work, then we'll flip it over and take the oil pan off, drain the oil, take the pan off, and I don't know, we'll just have to kind of start disassembling. But I have a feeling now that it's out, we should be able to get it broken free. It just might take some patience and some grunt, but yeah, I guess we'll head down to my other shop and go pull a balancer off one of those spare engines. Here we are. Where do I got an engine? I do have one over here. I pulled out of this square body. I didn't bring enough tools to take that apart. There's the black square body. I haven't really told you guys much about this. She'll be coming out in February for the Florence Hill climbs here. It's like uphill drag racing on snow. So maybe once we get closer and I start messing with that, you guys will know more about it. I do have a 305 over here. One of those is a Mopar, the other one's a Pontiac big block, I believe. That doesn't look too bad to get at. Might have to get the forklift out. Yep, that's what I gotta do. This is the shop though. This is an old mine building. It's not heated the best, that's why I do most of my work up at my house, but big area though. They used to mine iron ore down here. This is the Bristol mine. Yeah, pretty cool. There's the interior that came out of the Chevelle. I do have the original wheels for it. This is what was on the back. It's kind of cool. Almost look like old drag tires or something. Yeah, the seats are pretty rough. If anyone knows of a good upholstery guy, comment below. There's somebody that's about an hour north of us. I haven't heard back from him yet though, so I don't know if he's super busy, but This is kind of a random parts room. I got tons of square body parts in here. And this is just miscellaneous from the previous owner. But yeah, believe it or not, this place was packed when I bought it. This is the old office. I still have yet to go through all those books. There actually might be a Chevelle book in there, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's rough cosmetically. It's mainly just a storage building right now for us. Eventually I'd like to get the power turned on here and be able to work out of here. But I'd say it's a year or two down the road. But anyway, I need to fire up that forklift and move some stuff. So I'm gonna get you guys set up. I have this harmonic balancer puller. I got it from Harbor Freight. Seems to work pretty good. To be honest, I get almost all of my tools from Harbor Freight. They're budget friendly, and to be honest, I have nothing bad to say about anything there. I guess that could change, but so far, I haven't had anything break on me. I know you get what you pay for, but so far so good. You know what? I think we sheared the pin on the crank on the Chevelle. Now that I'm looking at this. Yeah, you see there's a keyway. Or a key, I guess. I don't know what the proper term for it is. And on the Chevelle, that's not there. See, there's a slot that key is supposed to go into. And it is missing on the Chevelle. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. All right, so I'm back up at my main garage. And you can see here, the key's missing. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know how to get a key in there. If you haven't noticed, I'm figuring this out as I go. But this is the one that was on there. That's what it's supposed to look like. You can see this had a slot for a key too. I mean, obviously they all do, but my question is, where's the old key that's supposed to go in here? I don't know if it's in here or it fell or if it's part of this mess. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to have to do some research. Because like I said, I don't know. I'm figuring this out as I go. But to be able to get good leverage on that, you obviously need a key. Because otherwise it'll just spin on there. I did think about maybe putting 2 bolts back here and getting a pry bar on it to try and turn it that way. I don't know. That might be an idea too. All right, so I did some research and I already forgot what they're called. Something keyways. But anyway, it presses into here, and then you put the harmonic balancer back on and it holds it in. So I ordered one of those off of Summit, but in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is I picked up a turkey baster, get this ATF out. I watched some more videos of other guys trying to break engines free. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get all this ATF out, put some PB Blaster in here, knock on these cylinders with a hammer and a pipe, and then just kind of work it back and forth and hope that, you know, this doesn't slip too much and I still have enough grab, I guess you could say, to, you know, put pressure on these and hopefully break them free. I mean, and if it doesn't work, then, you know, there's going to be PB Blaster in here. Part of me thinks that this ATF just might be too thick, you know, to penetrate and break those rings free from the cylinder walls. But yeah, I guess we'll see. We're going to try and pivot here and take a different approach. So I'm going to get you guys set up and I'm going to get after it. Spinning on there. I have the harmonic balancers moving, but it's just spinning just like the other one. I think at this point, I'm not going to sit around and keep waiting for these cylinders to soak. Not really care to wait for that either. We're taking this thing apart. I want to know why this is locked up. Sick of waiting. Yeah, this plug looks a little milky. It doesn't look terrible. Yeah, overall, I mean, I don't think it looks bad. There is some nice sludge going on here. That's nice. But, I mean, as far as the pistons being locked up, to be honest, I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to think about it. Maybe spray PB Blaster on the back sides and let it soak upside down. Get it from both sides. I don't know. Or do I just start taking caps off? Oh, it's a 2-bolt. 2-bolt main. Which I guess isn't the end of the world. What do you guys think? Should I get this motor redone and then put it back in the car? It's the numbers matching motor. Or do I say screw it and put this one on the shelf down at the shop and throw something nasty in it? Big block, turbo LS, I don't know. Probably not a turbo LS. Big block, I think more fits the car. I still haven't come up with a name for this car. You guys name your cars? I do. Kind of gives them more personality, I think. But anyway, what are we gonna do here? I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. Well, guys, I kind of gave up on letting this thing soak, so I started taking pistons out. I got 3 out. I'm gonna just keep moving along until it breaks free. At this point, I think it was number 5. When I took out, once it got out, it kind of screwed a ring, so we're kind of past the point of trying to slap everything back together and hear it run. Unless, you know, I put rings in it. I don't know. I got to think about that. But at this point, I'm almost wondering if we let it go to the machine shop at this point, or maybe we shelf it. I don't know. I kind of want to hear your guys' feedback on what kind of motor you'd like to see in this car. You know, do we keep it original, or do we throw a big block in it? I'm open for ideas. Or do we keep the matching numbers motor and try and build it up a little bit? I don't know. Like I said, we're kind of balling on a budget in one of the last videos, and we have a lot of rust to fix. And those AMD body panels and sheet metal add up quick. I think I'm up to like $2,000 in just sheet metal. And that's nothing for the exterior. That's all exterior stuff, so the car's safe to drive. So, yeah, I guess I'll set you guys up. Like I said, I want to hear in the comments what we should do. Big block, or do we rebuild this? Or do I order a ring set, throw rings in these pistons, hole in these cylinders, slap it all back together, and run it? I don't know. That could be extra budget friendly. Oh, it moved. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's moving. It doesn't like it, but it's moving. We only have to take 3 pistons out. Only. Wow. Well, I don't know if I did that just now, or if it was like that, but we're gonna need a set of pistons. That one just broke. Probably a good idea to do pistons anyway.
annual Offerpalooza from 9 a.m. till 1 o'clock p.m.
Minutes from now, President Trump will address the nation from the White House. Trump teasing what to expect.
Well, I think the message this evening is we inherited a mess, and we've done a great job, and we continue to, and our country's going to be stronger than ever before, very soon.
FBI
Well, we're down to a bare block. I don't know if I can give you guys a good look at these cylinder walls, but they don't look bad. I think we can definitely save this block. I still want to hear from you guys though on what we should do. Would you guys like to see just a complete budget build, like to the point where I'm almost thinking that I buy a tub and I soak this block in something and scrub it by hand. I don't know how, it'd be nice to be able to pressure wash it. Could take it to the car wash. It's not a bad idea. Spray it off there. That might be an idea after it soaks. Yeah, then we could hone the cylinders. Should probably do cam bearings. I'd have to get one of those tools. And then we need pistons, we need all new bearings, gaskets. New camshaft, because we're not going to run stock camshaft. I don't know what we would be into it for then. Can't see that being too much. Just pretty much do the bare minimum to have a reliable block. Or motor, I should say. Yeah, I gotta think that through, and I wanna see some feedback in the comments. Can't reuse the pistons. The pistons will probably have to be pressed on, I guess, depending on the type I get. We can hand polish this crank. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, if I'm forgetting anything, I'll remember. But yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards a budget. We'll buy pistons, rings, gaskets, bearings, cam and timing set, cam bearing tool, clean this block up, clean all those parts up that we're reusing. We'll probably do new head bolts, new ARP head bolts. and then slap it all together. It's kind of what I'm thinking. It should be less than $1,000. It should be way less than 1,000, I'm thinking. I don't know. But yeah, comment what you guys think. And then I'd say once we have, I guess depending on which way we're gonna go with that motor, then it's gonna be time to get back to the car. We need to get this body braced and off the chassis. And then I gotta start, I have a couple leads on a new frame, and then we'll probably get that blasted. We can paint it here, and then just kind of bit by bit start piecing a chassis back together. Once that's done, that can go down to the other shop and get stored. And then I'm kind of I've been putting off the digging into this, but eventually we'll have to get to it. And I figured trying to get this motor running would be more entertaining, but now at this point, you know, there wasn't much we could do. I had to take 3 pistons out before I got it free. But oh well. It's just one big puzzle. But anyway, I think that'll conclude this video, guys. I wasn't trying to mislead anyone with, I thought for sure we'd be able to get that thing broken free and fired up at least for 10 seconds, but I guess at this point, this way it'll get done the right way. We'll try and do it on a budget without cutting corners that are important. I know most guys will say bring it to a machine shop and get the deck surfaced and, you know, get it a line board, all that stuff, but I don't know. I kind of want to risk it. And if something's wrong, then I guess we'll know on the engine stand. It won't go into the car until we know it's perfect. So we have a long winter, so we have time. But anyway, guys, I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and like to follow the journey, and I will see you next time.